Megan.
Thank you.
Anytime, anytime.
Well, that's Megan anyway. By the way, she is one of the owner of Chanclas Cantina, and welcome to Let's Talk World here at Chanclas Cantina by Thunderbird. We are right by the Las Vegas Strip. Where I'm sitting down right now, we can see Las Vegas Strip right there. I see the tattoo shop. I see that whatever dancing place in there. I don't know. You know, when you are in Vegas, you'll never know what you're gonna see here, honey. This is the number one spot of entertainment. This is the most visited, one of the most visited part in the world. So come on by. If you ever come by to Las Vegas, make sure you come and stop by Chanclas Cantina. They have very good drinks. They have a very good place, and we are actually doing our one night stand, Vegas style. It's a singles night. Don't get it twisted. Singles night every Saturday. We just changed Friday to Saturday because you know what? I think we're gonna actually give them some time to kind of breathe in for the 7-day work and then come and have fun with us. And every Saturday, 6 to 9 p.m., 6 to 9. Don't get that twisted as well. But anyways, guys, this is Let's Talk World. You guys already know that Let's Talk World is about featuring individuals who are passionate of the field they're doing, where they are, and also individuals who have very good story to inspire the world, and also entertainers. So you guys are welcome to be part of our show. And today I have my very good friend Jill Bradley, who is my first guest today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So what's new with Jill?
Well, as you know, I'm here on vacation, extended.
Extended vacation.
Canada's still in lockdown, so I'm here. I've been here since January. So it's great. I've been meeting lots of fantastic people.
Amazing.
In every industry, from COVID to entertainment to bars, sports, promos, you name it.
Everything. You know, if you wanted, to have a job done, you can go straight to Jill because she's just amazing.
Well, personal trainer for over 10 years, now nutritionist.
So let's talk about that. Nutritionist. So as a nutritionist, how did you get to be a nutritionist?
Okay, so I was a personal trainer for over 10 years, and so I had my own health issues. I went through Crohn's disease where I ended up, they never diagnosed me with the Crohn's. They always said you were suspected of having Crohn's. So, but then I had feet surgery in the December, and then in the January I ended up in hospital having a bowel resection, and my doctor came in and said, oh yeah, she has a history of Crohn's. And I'm like, no, I had suspended, but they didn't tell me I had it. So anyway, so I had a bowel resection in the January. Took me a year to get over that. And then life goes on. Then when I was going through, I had 3 children. My children went through their own thing. So all 3 of my kids are all celiac, and one of my kids is diabetic type 1. And then when I was going through my divorce, because of the stress and the impact of that, I ended up with hypothyroid, which is not very common. But because my grandma had hypothyroid, which means that you actually lose the weight, I actually went to my doctor and said, I think I have hypothyroid. This is before I was even a nutritionist. And my doctor's like, really? I've never had anybody with hypothyroid. I went, well, my gran had it, and I'm losing weight, and I'm not that big. So she's like, are you trying to lose weight? And I said, no. But I was a personal trainer.
But I love, personal trainer. I see your picture.
So when I was going for a walk, I'd walk my dog every day 2-3 times, and even walking up the stairs, I couldn't even breathe going up one flight of stairs. And I'm like, okay, this is like not me, because I can do, I can do that 100 push-ups.
You can?
I used to, not anymore.
No,
I used to be able to. And so she did the test, and she went, yeah, you've got hypothyroid. So I took the 1 vial of pills that they gave me and said, that's it, no more. So then with my kids, with myself, I just started looking into nutrition courses to see how the body heals itself, and the foods that we eat impacts our bodies, and not only the foods but the drinks that we drink.
Yeah,
'Cause
anything that
nowadays-
we put into our mouth.
Anything that we
technically,
consume.
Yes.
So I did fast track through my nutrition course for a year, and I learned a lot. And so now I just encourage people to do the same. It's like, look at not only what you're eating, what you're consuming, but look at your lifestyle, look at your friends, look at the people around you. How is your energy being absorbed by others as well? Because we're all energy, right?
Yes, yes.
And there's a lot of people out there that we call energy vampires, right? We all know about those people that when when you've been around somebody long enough, you're like, oh my God, I'm absolutely drained. Well, they're your energy vampires, because they literally suck all the good from you and just take it in themselves.
Well, don't allow that to happen, though, because I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I had all the different vibration of life for everybody, different energy level, and I keep my energy level because I'm not taking any of your energy. I'm just keeping mine.
That's right, yeah.
Because I don't want to actually put it, throw it away. If I take your energy, then that means if I don't like it, I'm gonna throw it away. No, I don't do that. I just keep my energy to myself, and just keep your energy to yourself, even though you're giving it to me.
So this is my bubble.
Yes, this is my bubble.
This is my space.
Yeah,
Stay in
there's
your
no-
space.
yes.
So that 6 foot little bubble that we're in right now is really good.
Yes, exactly right. And what I'm saying was, it's really hard to do it that way. It takes a lot of practice, and I took a lot of years to be able to do that. Energy, negativity, problems from others.
Yes.
I remember one person actually was on my show, and she is a healer, and something healer kind of thing. Like
an energy healer? Okay,
yeah,
Reiki,
yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, she was telling me that every time she takes something, it actually makes her feel less energy. Like she's taking.
She's very tired.
She's
fatigued.
tired. And
Yeah.
in the back of my mind, why you would allow that? You can be still an inspiration to others. You can still give. You can still listen, because that's what I did for 2.5 years with social media shows. I listened to every freaking single story of every people, and do you think I give a fuck? I don't, because I cannot.
Yeah.
I won't allow that, because once I allow that, it will affect me, and it will give me less energy to run a business, social media shows.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know how. I think that we are capable of taking the problems of others and don't pocket it.
No.
Yeah, just keep it there the way you are still in yourself. And that's what I'm saying earlier. I have my own bubble.
Yeah.
Yes, I listen to you. Yes, I will empathize with you. Yes, I'll give you give you advice. But at the same time you're not crossing the line. Once you cross that line, when you try to cross that line, and that's the time I said, enough.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's the time. So I think we can control that.
Yeah, we can. It's just knowing those people. And I mean, there's a lot of people that are narcissists, men and women out there, and sometimes you don't know. I was in a relationship for 20 years. I had no idea, and it took people from the outside of me from coming
tell
away
you.
from the situation to say, oh, by the way, did you know?
That she is controlling
like,
you, manipulating you,
Yeah.
and everything.
Right? So when you're that close and you've been in it for years, you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Right? It's not until you get out of that
Just take
situation
one
that you're like,
person
"Hold on a second."
outside the picture to actually tell you that.
Yeah, but it takes, and then you kind of start looking back at things and you're like, oh my God.
Are you a nutritionist when you were with this man? Not yet.
No. Afterwards.
See, you found your purpose and design right after. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing, especially with women, is they don't know what they are capable to do until they actually throw a toxic person in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be kind of blindfolded.
Well, that's why I say when people absorb your energy, you cannot think for yourself. And that's why I say these energy vampires, they take all of your energy and you don't even know it. So you can't think
You
for
won't,
yourself.
yes.
You rely on this person constantly, and you don't know what you want to do.
Yes.
Right? It's like, for me,
Because
it was
you are
all
putting
about,
somebody as a priority instead of yourself.
well, for me, it was bringing up my 3 children. I had 3 children, and you know, when it got to the point where the kids are old enough now, then it's like, okay, now it's all
it's
about
by
me.
myself. Yes.
Right? So it's, but like, yeah,
I am so fortunate that I raised my kids and now they're like wanna take care of me and I'm like, Mama can take care of herself, and they're like,
Right.
I know, but we still wanna take care of you. I am so fortunate to have kids like
yeah,
that.
my daughter's the same way. They're always like calling me and
Isn't that
checking
good?
up. Yeah, checking up.
Don't you think that we are like it's kind of like a success how we raise our kids if they do that?
I
Yeah.
mean, I've been training my kids since they were little to be independent. You know, to fend for themselves, to think for themselves, to teach them never to have to rely on somebody.
Yes.
You know, that was my big mistake, was I wasn't brought up that way, to think, yes, okay, so I did go to, I went to hairdressing college, and then from there, I started my own business straight from college. And it was kind of one of those things when I was doing the ladies' hair at the college, and they're like, oh no, what are we going to do without you? And I'm like, well, I can come to you.
Yes.
And from there, it just kind of snowballed. And so I'm kind of always trying to teach my children that it's the same thing. Whatever you think about in life, it's going to come true, right? But you have to put that.
Yeah,
thought
look
out
at
there.
that. I actually been working or been waiting for a sports show on my channel, and guess what? Who brought me the sports show?
Yay! So exciting.
I'm
It's
so
all
excited.
about networking. It's all about putting your energy out
I
there.
love
and,
it.
and what is it that you want? For me, like I came to Vegas in 2019 with my boyfriend, and we just loved it here. We said, you know what, we want to move there. We love the weather. We love the people. And
we
I'm
love
here.
you too.
He's stuck in Canada, but he'll be here soon.
Yeah,
But,
he'll be here soon, and I met him, so yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we're just so happy and so grateful
It's
to be
amazing.
meeting just
Jill,
fabulous people.
Jill, I think we are in the same energy. I don't know if you heard about that. You gotta have to be on the same energy to
Oh, yeah.
meet.
Yes.
If the other person in this energy, you'll never ever meet that person. It has to be the same energy level. So I think that's what we met, and yeah, and tomorrow, can I announce this on my show? We have a draft party tomorrow.
Oh yes, go ahead. You can tell them.
We have a draft. You already all know that tomorrow is the Raiders draft party
NFL draft.
and NFL draft. I mean, and we are so lucky to be invited to be actually filming it live. You know, it's gonna be live, right, on our
Yeah.
channel.
So Greg Townsend
Yes.
is going to be at Stage Door tomorrow at 4:00.
I thought it's two.
We're going to do. He's doing the interview at 2.
Oh, 2.
But the draft is actually
At 4.
4:30. 4:30.
So yeah, so we are, and I'm so happy. I totally like Greg was a Brett. No,
Bert.
Bird.
What do you
Bird.
mean?
Well, I'm not allowed to say that. But anyways, so well, yes, tomorrow we're gonna be on. Oh, that's what you were mentioning earlier. It's different name. Okay. I actually chewed my assistant's earlier because it's the wrong one.
What did I do?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is Lisa, by the way, and she's freaking.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's very
Amazing.
talented. She is a jack of all trade, woman.
Thank you. But when Maria tells me I mess up, I messed up.
No, you're not. You're good.
Go down a bit.
Yeah,
I totally.
I know we need to take the camera a little bit up.
I'll go down. Here
Yeah,
I am.
there you go. Here
This
she
is
is.
me.
I just love. She is now our director of operations of social media shows. She knows that. I've been telling her for a few days.
She's awesome.
It's just like promotion, but yeah. But she is amazing. She is full of talent, people. So if you wanna hire her, no, you can't. It's mine.
Not unless it's a lot of moolah on the table, right?
Oh no, she's not gonna be. She's not driven by
No,
by
no.
cash.
I don't need money.
Yeah, we need money, but you are not driven by that.
Hang on. We need sponsors.
Come over here.
So sponsors that want to be on the show are always welcome.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But I just came from a business where I was making lots of money and I gave up everything for it and it didn't work out. Like with COVID,
Yeah,
it went away, leaving me nothing. So
Exactly.
I'm done with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see, this is the thing. You can make a lot of money right now. Do you think that money that you are actually making right now meant something in the future. No, I made so much money before, and now where I'm at, right after that, where I'm at, it's nothing. So technically, I want to actually put it out there that money shouldn't be driving us. We should be driving the money.
It's passion.
Yeah.
Passion is what should drive us.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I really kind of relate unto that because where are those people who called me boss, who actually, my bosses who said, you're doing a great job, you're bringing millions and billions in my company. Where are they now?
Yeah, of course.
So that's, I think you're right on that. You know, whatever you're making right now, it's not, doesn't matter tomorrow because what matters is your passion, your heart, and where you're gonna go after you die.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you.
No.
It's
No.
true.
No. Anyway, so tomorrow we have a NFL draft party tomorrow, and we are going live. We are invited. Are you sure he is actually allowed to invite us?
Yes, Greg Townsend's going to be there. So the draft party tomorrow at stage door,
So exciting.
4 o'clock.
Amazing. So yeah, and we're gonna be live. We're gonna take as much footage as we could live on camera.
Yes.
And you know what funny was? You know what I'm really excited about? We are gonna be actually on the streaming the same time as NBC. Those big.
Yes.
And I was like, we are nobody. And she's like,
We
well,
are
Hang on.
never.
We are.
Oh, no.
Never.
Let me rephrase that. That's
Thank
not
you.
what I exactly mean. I am somebody. But social media shows have never reached that level yet.
We're
We
a tiny
are.
little network.
We're tiny. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. But you know
Not for
what?
long.
But
Not for long.
because of our heart and our initiative and the heart that we're
passion.
bringing and the passion that we're bringing to people is what it's gonna take us there if God allows it.
God will allow it.
Yeah, I'm just following that. Okay. So, anyways, but we are still here. We are still gonna be here. Yeah.
course.
But anyways, yeah. So these ladies are gonna be on the draft party with our high heels and dresses. You guys wanna join us? Come on by, right?
Yeah, stage door tomorrow.
Is it an open public? Open to the
Yes,
public?
it's a bar. It's a stage door.
Nice.
Oh.
Yes, we were going to an event
And this
a
prize
little
is-
while ago. It was very exclusive.
Yeah, no, this is a bar.
Oh, okay,
It's a
good.
draft party there. It's there's giveaway prizes. You can get your photograph taken with Greg. He's
That sounds awesome.
coming in from LA.
Because he's like a Raiders legend.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the all-time sack leader.
Wow. I'm gonna get that door.
Yes, the door. I cannot see Jill. Jill, where are you? I cannot see you. But anyways, we are here at Chanclas Cantina. Here at 1215 South Las Vegas Boulevard by Thunderbird. We stream here for Let's Talk World every Wednesday. And then right after Let's Talk World at 6 p.m. we have the Two Hot Chicks with Lisa. So we talk different topics. But anyways, so Jill, so what are you thinking for the future here in Vegas? What are you
What am I
working
trying
on?
to do?
Yes.
You know what? Right now I'm networking with a lot of people. There's a lot of opportunities here, so I'm just kind of seeing where it goes. Like I said, my background is training and nutrition, so I love helping people and helping you.
I appreciate it.
So I love
She's
connecting.
amazing.
So I love connecting people that I know can work together as well. So and from there the sky's the limit.
That's what's
Sky
amazing.
is the limit.
Yes.
Oh, so I need to say this because there's actually, so some of my new friends, they actually own this COVID company. And right now they're actually working in Texas with the military. And they've actually brought this test, and one of the scientists that they work with works with the diseases, like the, what do you call it?
Like the CDC?
From the disease control.
CDC.
Is that what it is here? Anyway, so yeah, so they have this company and they have a mobile testing lab,
Oh.
and they also have tests. And from cell phone,
Can we have him here next week?
he's in Carolina.
Oh, I see.
Actually, no, they're here Sunday night. The nurses, because there are actually two nurses that own the company, and the test goes from your phone to So you sign up on your phone, you do like little nasal swab, and less than 45 minutes later, you actually have molecular DNA testing results on your phone within less than 45 minutes, and it goes straight to the health people in the country. So they're working in Spain, England, Canada. I know they're going to be working in the US. So they're really exciting, and of course now they're in the US.
And they're mobile now.
So the labs are all mobile and they can be put anywhere. And like I said, it's an amazing test because they can test for any strain of COVID. They can test for flu strains. They can test
Wow.
for. It's just an amazing company. So we're helping these countries open up because we can do COVID tested, so it can be mask free before anybody goes into an event. So I know in Spain. So it's basically, it's not invasive like the big, right in the sinuses. This is a little tiny nasal swab that anybody can do. Goes into a couple of test tubes. Within 45 minutes, you're going to have the result on your phone. And the test is good for 24 hours. So if you want to go anywhere, you can just show your phone and say, I'm negative for 24 hours, and it will get you in anywhere. That's mask free, and know that it's a COVID-free environment because everybody who goes to the events has to be tested.
I miss events so much.
Yeah.
I miss like a concert with the energy.
So-
I miss
well,
even
that's-
just like going to see anything with
Well,
a crowd.
so with this test, we can test. Oh, sorry, not me. Them, because
Yeah.
they're my friends. so
You're
I
not
just
going to
say, "Oh,
personally administer all
No.
Yeah.
But they can test up to 5,000 people in an hour.
I can't wait.
So they're working with all the countries.
This
to
is really
open it up.
funny. This is really funny because one of my guests. Okay, one of my guests went to our studio instead over here.
Oh no, the wrong location.
Well, make sure they know it's the Thunderbird too. Yeah, so I told you I was working in rock and roll,
That's
and
right,
it's just
yeah.
the vibe. Even hearing applause over the monitor, I
that's
miss
right,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I miss it
Yes,
so much.
yes.
So I will be so happy. Aside from the financial loss
Yeah.
that I took in this last year,
Of course,
because like my
yeah.
industry disappeared, but now I'm just so excited to even just go to
Yeah.
a concert.
Yeah. So I know they're working with a lot of companies right now and the military to start, doing the testing.
Good.
So for all these events, they're going to get into schools and colleges as well, so the kids can get tested and know that could be mask free and going into a
Right.
COVID-free environment.
I mean, that's how we finally got a handle on HIV and AIDS, is getting everybody tested. It's the first step.
But this is it's not an invasive test like the one that they were doing.
Yeah.
Right.
I got my
and-
brain
well,
scraped
so
back
did
in
I.
the beginning.
And
yeah.
it's still DNA and it's still molecular, so it's one of the best tests out there to have. And
great.
it's so easy to do and it's so fast.
Nice.
And like I said, the results go, and the health department, whichever country you're in, they will have your tests, and it will get tracked for I think 8 days, right? So you're good.
What do you say to the conspiracy theorists?
I'm not.
There
getting
probably
into
have
it.
been plenty,
I
right?
am not getting into it. As a nutritionist, I have my vitamin C, I have my vitamin D, my A, and my E, and I just make sure that every day I eat raw foods and fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, take care of your body.
Take care of your body yourself. Do not rely on a doctor. Do not rely on a pill to try and rectify the mistakes that you've done to your body. Eating.
Or your
and-
brain,
or your-
mentally.
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? Your gut is connected to your brain.
Yeah.
So if your gut's out of whack, your brain's out of whack.
And you're just not going to
And,
feel right.
and I know they did studies in jails on that as well. And most of the people in jail, they eat fast food. So they don't take care of their gut.
Right. And so then they go into a rage, right? It's not good for you.
Yeah,
Especially if you have some
we-
pre-existing trauma.
So they have yin and yang foods,
Yeah.
alkali foods, acid foods.
Yeah.
So you always see those people that are very angry. Well, they need the salads. They need the yoga teachers that are very very just chill. Well, they need the acid foods.
Right.
And then the
yin and
He-Man,
yang, yes.
right? They need the salads and the raw vegetables to just kind of chill them down a bit and give them the natural energy that will just tone them down. It's like yin and yang, it's a balance.
Right. Because that's interesting, though. You're saying that your diet can promote rage.
Oh, huge.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
it makes
So,
sense.
if you were to look at any foods on the internet, you can have acidic foods and you can have alkali foods.
I'm sorry
So
if you see me using my phone. One of our guests actually went to our physical studio instead of coming over here, and I told her it's here.
We're just talking about how different foods can affect
Yes,
your mood.
I
Oh,
hear
you
it,
heard,
yeah.
right? Yeah, and you were saying that. Well, I mean, because we are seeing kind of a prevalence of rage in our culture, even if you just drive down the freeway.
but everybody's eating fast food, so
yeah,
it's all
or
cooked
just
food.
crap,
Yes.
right?
So
Or
if you look, it's all acidic foods, which makes your body acidic, which doesn't help. It doesn't feed the gut for one. So your bacteria is getting less and less and less. Because they're like bugs, you have to feed them,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? And then through that, then it affects your brain because the fat that the fast food is cooked in is it's bad before you actually even eat it.
I know, but it's so delicious. Why?
But it's
I
bad
was
for you.
raised on that in the United States. Like when I was a little kid, we would be rewarded with like a trip through the drive-through. It was like it's part of who I am, and so I'm a little bit addicted. It's true, and it's a little bit of a
They're
reward
good.
system.
You know, they're good, but then you shouldn't be having those. Talking from my freaking
But the
experience.
Yeah.
problem is now that we're seeing kids in their 20s and 30s having heart attacks because
Yeah.
all they've done is eat fast
Yeah.
food,
Yeah.
and it clogs the arteries.
And it, and it goes back
Yep,
to
it does.
probably the ad campaigns that were focused at kids. Like that's what we wanted to do. That's where we wanted to go. They would give us a toy.
Yeah,
And now
well,
we're
that's
having
the
heart
thing.
attacks.
Yeah. And you see all these kids that are obese, and a lot of them, if they're going to the doctors for one thing, chances are, especially if they're overweight, they're actually already insulin resistant. Okay, which means
I
that
heard you talk about that the other day. Yeah.
because they're eating so many carbohydrates, which is the bread, the rice, the pasta, the pizza, right? And when you load that on with a sugary drink, so their body is at one meal is getting over 100 carbohydrates a meal. That's huge.
You know what funny was I'm a big eater. Even I have a small body. I can go to a buffet and eat so much, and I don't have to worry about any type of food I eat because since I was 16, my weight is 92. Never go escalated or never go down
So
actually.
your body works efficiently.
Yes,
But
like
here's the problem: depending on how you eat, right? You can't see what's happening to your arteries.
Yes.
So you can be a small person and have a fast metabolism, and it can burn it all, but you can't see the
What is
buildup
going
of
on?
plaque in the arteries.
What's going on
So if
inside?
you are one of these people that does eat a lot of fast food or cooks with all this oil or whatever, that you're not seeing the buildup of the plaque that's until
grab your water?
you actually end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Now,
I
is
totally
it
agree.
reversible?
It is reversible.
Really? Well, that's good
oil,
news.
Olive oil and coconut oil. You believe it?
Really?
Yeah. Have
Do you drink the coconut oil?
you can do it any way you want. You can put it in
I
a
don't
hot
want
drink.
that. It's no.
No,
You can put it in something.
You put it in a drink. You can't even notice it. And
Oh.
that's why one of the guys.
Oh, you know what? Why don't you
Bulletproof
use it for
coffee.
cooking?
Bulletproof coffee is one of them. That's why they did it.
Tell me about that.
So bulletproof coffee. This one of these gentlemen made bulletproof coffee as a. It was mainly because he was a workout guru, and he found that when you put the coconut oil, and it's a special. I think it's a C8 from the coconut oil because it helps stimulate the brain as well. So he put coconut oil in with the coffee, and it's like a double whammy. It's like these keto people that are on the keto
Yeah,
diet.
yeah.
That's what they love, right?
You know what funny is? Coconut oil actually is very useful for everything.
I use it for cooking. I use it for body
Hair
oil,
dressing.
Yeah.
like everything.
Yeah.
So coconut oil is a big one. Even though it's saturated fat, it's a healthy fat, right? Because
Oh.
it's a coconut.
Yeah, do you guys like any food that cook in coconut?
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know that
I think
had
I'm
it.
I think I'm gonna create one for you
But
guys
you're
one
talking
day.
about a high grade, right? Like you're not just gonna go into any store and buy.
Oh yeah. I just like organic or
Just an organic.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I mean, they say organic, not
But,
organic.
yeah,
natural,
exactly.
But as long as it's raw and it's raw, unprocessed, then
Meaning
usually
it's,
it's okay.
a solid and then a liquid. Okay, great.
You see, back in the day, we used to make coconut oil ourselves.
Yeah.
You actually
Oh.
you scrape that coconut
Okay.
and then boil it for probably hours and hours. But
But we don't want to boil it.
right? You want to boil
We
it?
don't want to boil it.
Okay, so this is
Because
how
we want it raw, right?
Well, this is how we
We
do.
don't want to process it, right?
Well, this is how we do actually our coconut oil. My grandma, oh my God, I'm gonna say this again. I said this on other show. My grandma used to rub me with coconut oil on my legs all the time back in the day when he's still alive, when she's still alive. So how we do get coconut oil? We scrape those coconut, we boil it, and then the coconut thing itself, and then the oil comes out. So that oil, they actually make it. They put it on like something container, and then that's our oil for air,
For everything.
For everything.
for cooking.
It makes sense, right?
And I'm like, when my grandma used to actually rub me with those oil, I'm like, Grandma, I don't like this. It smells so bad.
But you can always add a little bit of essential oil in
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Well, this is
Right.
back in the day in the Philippines. We are kind of like outdated.
Yeah.
So we don't have those things.
Yeah.
But my grandma used to like, all right, are you ready to sleep? Did you take your shower? Yes, grandma. Okay, come to bed now so I can rub your feet.
Aw, that's so sweet though.
And I want in the back of my mind, I don't want that.
But it was
coconut.
good because she was actually helping you.
Yeah, she's helping.
Because whatever we put on our skin gets absorbed into the blood. Right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually
she's
really good
helping
for
me.
you.
She's doing it for, you know.
Did
Yeah.
she live for to be a very old woman?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she.
Good.
I was with her for all until she died.
Because she knew something about good health.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, she was like, oh, your hair, because I used to like my hair is up to my butt. And she's like, okay, ready, okay.
Oh, that's
And I'm like, Grandma, I don't want oil in my hair. I don't want oil in my body. So every time I go to her place. So every time I go home, when my mom was like, oh, your grandma is calling you. I'm her favorite, by the way. So your grandma, I said, no, I don't want to go there. It's because of just that oil. I love her, but then I don't like that oil.
yeah.
Like she's rubbing everything.
But she
loves-
was right.
Yeah.
She was right the
I think,
whole
yeah,
time.
no, she
Meanwhile,
is.
my grandmother's eating Campbell soup. You know, like the worst thing ever
Oh,
you
no.
can put in your.
I think that I know they're getting less and less the Campbell soups. I know they took a lot off the market.
Yeah, because it's all
Yeah.
salt.
Oh my
yeah.
God, I hate salty food, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't eat salty food. Otherwise, you're gonna actually take me to the emergency room if you feed me also.
No.
Oh, you were there. No, you're not there. Manny, the Power X drink. So I think you were there. No, you're
Yeah,
not.
he had the Red Bull. It wasn't
No,
Red
no.
Bull. It was his own
The
made.
Power X. Yeah.
Yes.
No, one day he surprised us with a burrito.
Oh, okay.
And I took a bite on that burrito and I said, I'm sorry, I cannot eat this because it's salty.
Yeah.
Because I cannot eat salty food. My body reacts into salty food.
Yeah.
So yeah. And Filipinos love salty food, by the way, except me. I'm not a typical Filipino, honestly.
I know you don't even have soy sauce in your house.
Yeah.
But that's really salty.
It is very salty and so delicious.
I know somebody who's Filipino. He used to have a show with us. He put, all right, so we already have a very salty food, and he still
Add more.
add more soy sauce. And I said, you're freaking killing yourself. And it's like, no, I like it this way. I like, no, honey, you're killing yourself. Go ahead. And he doesn't drink water, by the way. He only drinks soda. And I said, you gotta drink water. I'm a big pusher of water because I took care of my dad for 6 months, going to dialysis. And in the back of my mind, I know one of the reasons that my dad is in dialysis is because when he's driving 8 hours to 12 hours going to places, he forgot his water.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't drinking. Yeah.
That's
And that
what-
takes its toll on the kidneys.
Yes.
Also,
Speaking of
yeah,
which-
I'm about to reach for mine too, but
Yeah.
also we live in a desert. I've noticed
Yeah.
Yes.
coming here.
Oh,
So
I have
to
a
drink
huge,
tons,
I have
yeah.
a huge rose
Honey,
container.
your best medicine to help you with other things that you cannot see in your body is
That's
water.
right.
So
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers. Go Raiders.
Tomorrow live on the drafts.
And you get used to it too. You know, if you're raised on sugary drinks like I was as a kid, it takes a little adjustment.
Yeah, you know what? I had a lot of older people coming in when I was working as a nutritionist in a store, and the first thing the doctors would always say to them, "You're dehydrated," because they would never drink water. They were never brought up to drink
No,
water.
not
It
at
was
all.
always like for me, I was brought up in
Coca-Cola.
English, but not only that, tea and coffee,
Oh.
which actually dehydrates you, right?
Yeah, no, so good.
So I was trying to get them to have different things. It's like, well, add some lemon juice, add a little bit of just a little bit of like squirt
That's
an
good
orange,
advice.
squirt a lemon, just like any fruit
Somebody's
that you can
from here,
juice, you can put that in your water and just make it flavor it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And you acclimate like anything. Then you start to crave it, the water.
Yeah, especially if you go for walks, your body will crave the water.
You
And
know what?
healthier food too, I noticed.
You know, what I notice every morning is whenever I drink my coffee, I gotta have to drink my water right after.
Well, because it dehydrates you.
Yes, exactly. I noticed that. I'm like, I gotta have every time I have coffee in the morning, and then also my water, ice water. By the way, I love. Let me ask you this because you're a nutritionist. A lot of people doesn't drink cold water. They drink
Warm water,
warm
hot water.
Oh no, like a normal, temperate.
Well, you know what? There's different studies on it. A lot of people say don't have the ice water. Other studies say do have the ice water. For me, I love hot water with lemon. But I mean, I was brought up in England, and I drank tea constantly. And it took me a while to wean off the tea, but then I changed to lemon. But I can now drink, and it's funny because when I was doing the nutrition course, one of our teachers, all she used to drink was hot water. And I'm like, that's really weird, but if you make tea, it's just hot water with a tea bag, right? So I
I
started.
have my lemon with my
So
tea.
I started just drinking hot water, and I'm like,
And I put honey too.
This is really good. Well,
Isn't-
yeah, I mean it's fine because the honey's really raw unprocessed honey is really good for you.
Not the bear.
No. No. Don't do the bear. That's not it. Is that
So
even honey?
how's Las Vegas treating you, Jill?
It's very good. I mean, wonderful people.
Is this your
inside.
first time coming to Las Vegas, or you've been
No,
here
I've
before?
been here a few times with different people for like parties, hen nights. Last time was with my boyfriend in 2019. And so, of course, now in January, because Canada closed down.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still here.
I'm glad you are.
Yeah,
But it's, you know what, it's a fun time. I'm meeting lots of fun people.
You met
And-
me.
That's right. And this is the second show I've been on with you.
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
And I'm so excited. I want her in the beginning. You see anybody who's joining me or who I actually associated with, I put them on Let's Talk World. Nobody had never been into Let's Talk World before they started their show.
Right.
Yeah, so Let's Talk World is the longest running show here on social media shows because it's my show. I started, by the way, in my living room on a studio apartment
Of course.
with just my computer, without lights, without camera, without microphone, just my computer.
Yeah.
That's how I started. And I have like a chair. I have two stool bar. Like I think you've seen that, the white one.
Uh-huh.
I have two of them. One I sat down one where I put my computer, and one where I put like a little flower on the side, like I am in something. Yeah, that's where I started. And by the way, I still have that on YouTube. And because it's actually my first journey into these social media shows, I am not taking it down.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't.
You
It's your
shouldn't.
first ones. You shouldn't.
Yeah, because that actually brought out or opened opportunity for me. So I love it.
And they say even Apple computers started in somebody's garage.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, they did.
Disney World.
Yes.
Yeah.
He started drawing in his garage and drawn million drawings before they actually see Mickey Mouse. That's what actually break through. Yeah. He did. I see.
Yeah.
I see
Everybody
his
has to
story.
start somewhere.
It's true. And it's just that tenacity, right? And that drive and that passion that takes you.
Yes.
Oh, exactly.
Because if you're not
Yeah.
willing to put in the work,
No.
it's not gonna. No one's gonna hand it to you.
No.
And I always say this: don't be just a dreamer. Don't be a dreamer. Be
Persistent.
yeah. Like
You have to be persistent.
Yeah.
I tell you.
be a doer.
Be a doer.
Don't be a dreamer. Be a doer.
Well, you can dream it, but you got to be able to follow
Like
it
equal
out.
parts, right? Yin
Yeah.
yang again.
I think you gotta be more of a doer than a dreamer.
I tell my kids that all the time. I mean, my one of my daughters, I mean, they're both in university now, but one just got a brand new car, the other one got a car a couple of years ago, and it's just like focus on what you want, and you will get there. And you just have to keep at it.
Yes.
Right? It's that tenacity, that passion that's going to get you to where you want to go.
Exactly. And we were talking about that earlier behind the scene with my assistant.
That's right.
Because that's the truth. Tenacity is very important. You cannot just keep on thinking. There's a lot of people that was like, oh, this is what makes me different from a lot of people. When I see it worth my time, I'm doing it.
Yes.
And if I don't see it worth my time, I'm putting on the side. And a lot of people actually did think to do exactly what I'm doing, but they keep on like, oh, I don't have a camera, oh, I don't have a light, oh,
You
I
can
don't
just
have a
use your
microphone.
phone. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So they keep on like, oh, I'm gonna buy me a camera. And then they couldn't afford it, so they wait. Now they have a camera, and they're like, oh, I don't have a light. Now they're gonna have to work hard again for a couple months before, or maybe years, before get a microphone
You
and
know
a
what?
light.
If you want to do something bad enough, it will happen.
Yeah.
You'll find a way to get whatever it is you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Will happen.
tenacity, yes. But anyways, Jill, it's been nice chatting with you, girl.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you
And
tomorrow.
Lisa.
So exciting.
That's right. Yes, at the draft party at stage door.
Yeah, it's
4 o'clock.
All right, 4 o'clock stage door. Because it's the
And by the way, guys, we are going to read what they call a premiere our first one night stand, Vegas style. It's singles night. We have speed dating, blindfold dating. The blindfold dating is so exciting. Go back to our page and you will see our speed dating out there.
It's like the old
Our
dating game.
blindfold dating is so funny.
Yeah.
But you know, my favorite is the speed dating, because you know me, I love to question people, and that questioning part is just like my alley. Like, so I want to try that again.
It was so fun.
It is so fun.
Yeah.
So if you guys wanna be questioned by Maria on the speed dating, you know I'm single. Who knows what's gonna happen, right? So please come by and go register at
Socialmediashows.com.
one night. Yes.
One night stand, and then the link will come up, and you can register there, or Facebook One Night Stand Las Vegas style.
Yes, register out there ahead of time. That way we can speed the process when you get here. Just to let you know, it's $10 per registration, and it comes with
A drink ticket here at Chanka's Cantina. They make an excellent margarita.
yes. Well, anyways, thank you so much, Jill. Thank you
you.
so much for chiming in. But you know what? We have another show coming up here at Chanka's Cantina at 6 p.m. and that is Two Hot Chicks. So please see you guys again. Stay tuned.
That was awesome.
Amazing.
Very, very good.
Traditional TV is going away.